Welcome! Go ahead and grab some water and a mat, and we're going to do a total body yoga stretch. Okay guys, we're going to start in child's pose today. So either bring your knees very wide as the mat, or flush together. And just let your head, your forehead rest on the mat. And either extend your arms out in front, or you can wrap them around your back. And we'll be here for a few breaths, so just breathing in and out on your own. Starting to let yourself come to your space. And trying your best to let anything else on your mind be set aside for the time of your practice today. Let's gently start to walk your hands off the left side of your mat, crossing the right hand over the left to get a nice side body stretch. Continuing your breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And gently walk it back to center. And both arms, both hands off the mat to your right side. Crossing that left hand over the right. Feeling a nice stretch in your left side body. And continue to breathe. Walk your hands back to the center. Take one more breath. And then inhale, bringing yourself up to a tabletop position. So wrists are underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. And then go ahead and flip your hands so that your fingers are facing your knees, just to get a nice forearm stretch. Feeling free to rock forward and back if you'd like. If this isn't comfortable, you can do one at a time, or even just pulling with that opposite hand, pulling the fingers back. Go ahead and flip the hands back around. Inhale to look up. Exhale, big round in your back, tuck your chin. Inhaling through your cat and your cow. A few times on your own breath. Take your time. Feeling the stretch through your whole back body. And your chest, your belly as you lift. And eventually making your way to center. And then go ahead and tuck your toes under and push your hips, your body back, or sitting back on your heels to stretch out the bottoms of your feet. Walk it back to tabletop. Take a big inhale. Open the chest, and as you exhale this time, finding your downward facing dog. So hips lift high, and play with stretching out your calves one at a time. Pushing into your fingertips. And inhale, we come back to tabletop. Exhale, push it back to your child's pose. Inhale, pull it up to your tabletop. And exhale, peel your hips back and up for your downward facing dog. We'll move through this a few times, inhaling back to your tabletop. Exhale to your child's pose. Inhaling back up, and exhale, downward facing dog. You can take your time through this. You can take a few more, take a few less than I did. Inhale to tabletop. And exhale, child's pose. Inhaling to tabletop and exhale, downward facing dog. Again, like I said, we'll move through this a few times. You can take it slower, take it quicker. It's your practice, so do what feels good. If you'd like to take a full chaturanga to up dog, feel free to move through that vinyasa. It's your choice. And gently, wherever you're at, go ahead and move it up so that we're kneeling on our heels. And just roll out the wrists. Changing directions when you wish. And pulling back to your tabletop. Big inhale. Exhale, finding your downward dog. Inhale this time to lift your right leg up and back. Exhale to cross it over. Lift the right leg if I said the left. Cross it over the left leg. The left ankle to find a calf stretch. Pull it through the hands into your lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, right hand comes down to the mat or to the hip, opening up that left side body. Inhale to bring both arms back up. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Inhale, pop that left leg, left knee off the mat, twisting, opening up with the right arm. Exhale, we come back down. And we push it to your downward facing dog. Inhale into your tabletop and exhale to your child's pose. Inhale to tabletop, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up and back, and exhale, cross it over the right ankle. Calf stretch. Inhale to lift, exhale, bring it all the way through the hands. Inhale to sweep the arms up, and exhale, taking a side bend. Right arm lifts up and over the body, left hand can come to the hip or to the mat. Inhale to sweep the arms back up. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pop off that back knee and finding your twist. Right hand stays down, left hand twists up, big lift. Your next exhale, hands frame the foot. Step that left foot back to meet the right and push it back to your child's pose. Inhale to tabletop, exhale to downward facing dog, and gently take baby steps to walk it up to the top of your mat and finding yourself in your forward fold. Crown of head is facing down, let your whole body hang heavy. Feeling free to rock side to side, finding whatever movement feels good here for you. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and we'll slowly roll it up, tucking the pelvis, feeling through the spine, and eventually moving on to the neck and the head. Shake everything out. And inhale, bend the knees, lifting up the arms. Exhale, float them down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to float them down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, this time bringing the right hand in front, left towards the back of the mat, finding a twist. Inhale to center. Exhale, left hand forward, right arm back. Inhale to center, and exhale to forward fold. Inhale to find your flat back, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms circle down, around and up. And exhale, grabbing onto the left wrist, stretching over to the right side. Inhale to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step your right foot back in space. Inhale to sweep the arms up overhead, staying in your lunge. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Drop that back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, down and back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Oops, I missed one, sorry. And exhale, pull it back, hamstring stretch. Walk it towards the front. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach that right hand back to grab onto the big toe side of your right foot. Quad stretch. And you can look back or gaze forward, whatever feels comfortable for you. And gently letting it go. Hands frame the foot. Lift that back knee up off the mat, rock it forward so you're in your forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping the left foot back in space this time. Inhale to sweep the arms up overhead, finding your lunge. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Drop the back knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale up. Exhale, hands frame the foot. Pulling your right hip back, straightening out that right leg, and dropping the head towards your right knee. Hamstring stretch. Walk the hands to frame the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and grabbing onto that left foot, the big toe side of that left foot, with the left hand. Either gazing back or bringing your gaze forward. Gently lower that leg down, hands frame the foot, lift up off that back knee, rock it forward so you're in your forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step the right leg back in space and then the left to find your tabletop. Inhale and exhale, downward dog. Coming back to your tabletop for your inhale. Exhale, pushing it back to your child's pose. Inhale, bringing it to your tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, tabletop, and exhale, child's pose. Again, if you want to add chaturanga to up dog or belly to cobra, feel free. Otherwise, moving through this vinyasa with me. Find yourself in your child's pose, letting your forehead rest on the mat. And inhale, eventually making your way to tabletop. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up and back. Exhale, step it through the hands and cartwheel your arms open to find your warrior two. Inhale, drop that back arm to find your reverse warrior, finding your warrior two, and then come to a wide-legged stance. Inhale to lift, exhale to fold all the way forward. Wide-legged forward fold. We're gonna play here for just a few moments. So if you wanna rock, if you wanna come into a half lift, play with what's comfortable here, whatever feels good. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings and in your lower back. Moving freely here. Eventually walking your hands to frame that right foot. dropping that back knee. And then heel toe that right foot to the outside of the mat. Toes are slightly off of your mat onto the wood or your floor, and we're in our lizard pose. You can come down to the elbows or stay on the hands. And then slowly heel toe that foot to the left side of your mat, coming into your pigeon pose. Inhaling to lift first, lifting the chest and the gaze. Exhale. Elbows may come down to the ground, maybe the forehead. And if you need to adjust and scoot that left leg back a little bit farther, feel free. We'll be here for about 5 breaths. On your own, making sure we're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Gently push it back up, and then we're gonna shift our weight to our right hip, wrap that left leg around so that we're in a little bit of a pretzel. Then we're gonna take a twist to that left side, bringing that left hand behind us. It's perfectly fine if that left foot only makes it about halfway up that right shin. No problem, find what's comfortable. And let's untangle, coming back to that pigeon, finding your downward facing dog with your exhale. Inhale, lifting that left leg up and back. Exhale, stepping it through. Inhale, windmill of the arms open to find your warrior 2. Dropping that back arm to find your reverse warrior and your warrior 2. Inhale to lift and find your wide-legged stance. Exhale, forward fold. I just turned around here so that I could be in front, or you could view the front, so you can stay right where you were. And you can feel free again to move here. I'm moving side to side to stretch out my inner thighs, my adductors. Moving with your hands and your legs. Moving with your breath. Again, I'm just turning around here for you. Walk your hands back to frame the left foot. Drop that back knee. And then heel toe that left foot to the outside of the mat. Toes are off the mat onto the wood or the floor. Finding your lizard pose. So notice that one side is might feel completely different than the other side, and that's fine. You might not be down as far, or you might be a little bit farther. You can always come down to the elbows and the forearms. And heel toe that left foot to the right side of your mat, dropping into your pigeon pose. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Maybe bringing those forearms, the elbows down to the mat and dropping the forehead. Feel free to use your hands as a block by stacking fists on top of each other. Or maybe you just support your head on your hands. Again, we'll be here for a couple more breaths. Feeling the breath in your back and your belly. Placing the hands on the mat, and again, let's shift the weight to the left side, our left hip, and wrap that right leg around. Give it a squeeze and find yourself in a bit of a pretzel. Good. This time let's just come to a cross-legged seat. We're going to move through the neck. Let's go ahead and take that nose in big circles around the room. Dropping the chin all the way down, dropping the head all the way back. And go ahead and reverse that direction. Awesome. Untangle your feet. Bring the feet flat on the mat and go ahead and give yourself a little bit of a grip behind on the hamstrings here, and then slowly rolling down onto the mat. Extending the legs out long, and then one at a time, let's bring knees to chest. And we'll have a couple moments here just to play. So if you want to rock side to side, if you want to take a plow pose or bridge, happy baby, anything to close out your practice. Taking a spinal twist like myself. Getting that last stretch in before we close. Extend one leg out and then the other when you're ready. Letting your palms lie face up. Relaxing your whole body. We'll be here for a minute or so in Shavasana. So just let your breathing become normal. Thank yourself for making time for yourself today. If you have the time, please feel free to stay here for as long as you can. I encourage you to take a meditation after this if you'd like. Otherwise, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel stretched out. Namaste.